Subscribe for your girl Obico. With all the shakara we dey see for Biggie Sal, Biggie said, your ratings are low. It means housemates should put more ginger. Many things they happen. And this is Midday briefing Kola as on the dynamics of Dede Jason, Dede Kola, Dede Koyin, and herself with Dede. Hey, voila. And Dede is also in her own brouhaha. She no send anybody and nobody send her. So normally, Dede has these three guys. And whenever Dede is not with Koyin, Koyin does not go looking for any other girl. He's either missing in action or with the boys playing snooker or sleeping. And when Dede is not with Kola, Kola is rather seeking for Dede's attention and will not even go to Missy. But lately, his friendship with Missy has really grown. But with Jason knows send Dede. With him, he is a social butterfly. So if Dede is not with him, he is also moving around, looking for where camera day. Because when camera is not on him, he knows it. And he's looking for where they just to go be there. Now, Dede's conversation with Jason did not end well, and he's already moody, only to go to the other side where the downfall is. And Koyin is also having Joanna's legs on him. More like, hey, chakam. She is in a deep thought. Because from where to where? Are these guys now having options? And you know the day script. Let them come to me and let me flirt. Let me feel important. If it doesn't work, she goes looking for the attention one after the other. And when they come gathering, she acts like, if people want to love me too much, go, I don't like this, that kind of thing. So she really is going through it. It's not like somebody has hurt her. She told Jason, when they were beefing after the party, that it no be me with the cause triangle. Jason, it is you. Jason said, you pushed me to Sultana. Today, she said, it is you going looking for women after all that they did to me. But Jason not send Dede because Jason knows that Dede wants to cripple his game. More like stick with me, just as he's doing with Koyin and Kola. But to realize Koyin is also moving to Joanna, hey. Anyway, so after the traditional nomination, meaning the usual nomination pattern, Biggie said everybody is safe. Can't get see what HOH picked. And Biggie is now pissed off because some housemates, them are, yeah, they smell. Them know they listen word. So Biggie is calling out Doris, Kola, Bright, and Sultana. And also saying that about Sultana, her punishment go fee double is Thelma day part. Because that girl just they sluggish. Aside microphone infringement, she just they dragging feet when he's calling. So hers will be special. Hello, welcome to Vampire Gold. Thank you so much for clicking. Oga, you are too much. After feet wahala with Thelma and the house hate me, girls said shut it. We all went to nominate each other. Let go, Joe. You said your ancestors will help you, so shut it. I didn't sit well with Sultana. More like, at what point do you know that you need to find a balance? Boy said it's not my fault. He wants to explain at the locker room. Girl said let's let go. But I think you find a balance. And he following her. I like their friendship dynamic. This morning, imagine he goes to girl's room and said, how are you, sleeping beauty? You are awake. But he couldn't stay long because he says whenever he comes to Sultana's room, he gets PTSD. Oh, sorry. I think it's gotten to this whole thing of, Jason and Sultana have been cuddling here. And I feel him, you know, my baby, my darling. Anyway, Sultana, another worry person. Nothing concerned that one. She's outside and being like, my boobs are too small. They are not big like that, Omo. Tracy wanna know, how are you? Girl said, I'm good, baby. She added, I'm fine because I know people are afraid of me. You have Tracy being like, it's more of people dislike you. She turned and said, they dislike me. Tracy now went like, come to think of it, they could have nominated us because it seems they hate us. Sultana said, diet, baby girl. That one is a game. So about this nomination that Tracy is pressed, which one is the hardest? Trying to win wager, deciding on what food to buy, or sharing the food? Anyway, so Isabella Dede are fighting over vegetables. Isabella ordered cigarettes with vegetables. Dede ordered banana sardines with vegetables. Apparently, Biggie bought only one set. And Dede's name was first mentioned, so she picked it up. With Isabella thinking that when her name is mentioned and she gets her cigarettes, she'll get her vegetables. Only for Koyin to say, oh, there is no other vegetables in it. The whole house knew, then automatically Dede will have to share with Isabella. So she said, Dede, you and I are sharing it, right? Dede said, yes, yes. I think the yes wasn't convincing for Isabella. So while she was returning, she said, just so you know, you are sharing it with me. And that alone was a trigger. There was no tone of harshness. Get the video and watch. But Dede said, on top of my own money, you know be me where they carry money they buy. Girl said, you know give me, take them. She said, 100%. And that was where Isabella was not having it. Some housemates are like, but you asked her, she said yes. Girl said, I need to ask her well, because she needs to split it. I don't want a situation where she's carrying it for him box and I don't have access to it. Then running up and down, asking for vegetables. And they claiming it is her, she bought it. Then she's also saying that, where was your name on the vegetable? You picked it first doesn't mean it is yours. I also paid money for it. And whilst the ladies were in banter back and forth, you have Koyin stepping in to save the day. Personally, I felt he's young, he's learning, but I thought that wasn't his space, especially knowing these are girls doing their own thing. Saying that you need to think, you need to have sense, like saying all these things to Isabella saying like sit down, that kind of thing. Internet people twisted it saying that Isabella said, errand boy, Omo, you don't grow beyond facial, errand boy, you be sit down. But that was not it. But they had a very hot exchange, and I'm hoping that maybe if he gets the time to review it, he will not do the day's bidding like that for her. It wasn't physical, so he needed to just sit up and watch how the whole thing will unfold. Jason, Koyin, Dede giving one crate of egg to share, with Jason contributing more, Kola contributing a little. You have Jason saying that he will give Kola more drinks and added bride to it. His fans are not happy. Now, with Kola at the extreme end, because he's just overwhelmed with this whole food brouhaha way they go on, he's tired. So he's minding his business and sending Emisi to go for their items. Meanwhile, Emisi is cooking dinner for them. And saying, I'm checking on her eggs. Somebody will come and steal it. Girl said, when they lie, you just don't want to go there. Jason now looked at Kola from the extreme and went like, Oga, sorry, your mama told you make you not come here. You don't fall for jungle inside. That is what he be, you baby boy. And camera did not zoom on Kola, so we didn't know his reaction. But camera picked on Missy, who was closer, and she was pissed off. She didn't find what Jason said funny. And I'm beginning to think, low-key, she's also about inheriting beef because of Kola's dynamics with Jason. Jason dragged his purchasing luggage bag to where the dining area is, spotted some Indomie and began the count. Kola went like, what are you doing here? And he kept counting, looked at Sultana and said, it is not up to the numbers. So I'm getting pissed more because he didn't mind him and went, bro, I said, what are you doing here? Jason pointed to the Indomie and said this, and he left the scene. So what do I mean? I think Jason really knows what's going on about himself, and that he moves a lot to not know who talks about him. I think he's just deliberately being in their faces. You have Big Soso advising Kola, like, wait till they go on. Is something worrying you? He said, no. He said, if something is up, you need to speak up, so that you don't give the wrong impression to outsiders. Tama went like, fine boy, Kola, what do you care for breakfast? If you see the feeling body, once in a while, beefing Kola, dragging him, even using certain words, boy went like, you know what? Everybody is dispensable. Nobody gets to be immune 24/7. Monopoly is a disease. So this thing where you do me, you are replaceable. It be now we go when what is it you want? Boy said, I told you I want banana. I guess say you want me going upstairs. I am cooking. I'm just telling you that enjoy your food and later I'll go for it. Boy will not have it. So she had to go do his bidding. It is now where boy is like, Isabella, when do we come back to being besties? Let's talk. Girl said, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Kola is at the mercy of Emisi for yummy food. He's also worried Isabella and his siblingship is also shaking. You have Jason with his group also doing a lot of rehearsal. I don't know. There is this thing with, what is the name? Jita. she feels very uncomfortable when Jason is talking or doing certain things. I've been monitoring her around the dining area, how she'll be making some weird eye. Now, Jason is talking and she want to clear her throat, like, that kind of thing. More like, will you zip it? These housemates have ways of being pokey, I won't lie. And is Jason innocent? He equally is not innocent. He just decided not to make it too obvious. He is equally pokey. Now, you have Jason group outside doing their usual rehearsal. It is how Jetta is making some weird face. I think she deliberately want to poke him and screaming, more like, will you zip it? That kind of thing. She's been off on Jason for a long time, and I think he is her target. And is Jason innocent? No. That one too has been another wahala. He equally is very pokey. Now, Hannah busy in the kitchen, Koyin equally busy. The two are not saying a word to each other. Jason goes over and went like, care to check out something. Girl said, I'm coming. Later, the two are at the locker room area. And boy said, Doris and Rooboy don't split my things between Dede and Koyin. So I don't go come out for I've put it in my bag. And Doris also split your things with them. I've also gone for yours. It is in this locker. So this is the passcode. And girl said, okay. Earlier, Dede in her favorite chair, you have Jason going over and saying, I'm checking on you. Dede said, what's up? Boy said, I'm good. And you? She said, yeah, I'm good. I always sit here. It is a mean time. And Jason said, it be like saying, now your office be this. Girl said, yes. So Koyin even said, I come here to re-strategize. Jason said, Koyin said that. Girl said, yes, now. She said that. And it was kind of a joke. Boy said, are you really good? She said, yeah, I'm good. Jason said, I never liked how our last conversation ended. And Biggie called them for the nomination. Later, they met again. I don't know what they were talking about initially. But girl now teasing boy saying that, when you were smoking, that was when camera was on you 247. And when you go for arena games, if not, what you do here, there is more to you. You know they do anything. I'm thinking she indirectly want to tell him that it is you and I that cameras have been on. Stop whatever you're doing and let's stick together. She's indirectly letting him know that if you are not with me and you are with the other one, cameras are not on you. But it's more like Jason knows Senna. So Jason is also acting around that kind of thing. But what Dede does not know is she does not know what Jason does 247. And these are people really communicating. These housemates, when cameras are on them, they know. So they keep fueling content and they enjoy each other's company. Now, they are discussing how things are going to be, how many people will go. Jason perceives 3 or 4. They said, hey, it's going to be a lot. People really need to do a lot to deserve their spot. Boy said, yes, now, but whatever that is, what can come. You have them also discussing the finals, like the final party, how it will be, like when they bid the whole show goodbye, the party. And you have Koyin in a conversation with Dede. It's very difficult to know what they were talking about because immediately camera went there, they were calm. They just kept looking at the washing machine area. Then Jason came from that side. Jason now shook hands with Koyin and was about doing same with Dede, only for Dede to stretch hands going for his manhood. And this is the first time I've seen Dede trying to do that. And to think Koyin is there, Koyin had to maintain steez. And I don't think he found it funny, but the composure comes first. Like, you have Dede being like, hey, James, by the time I am done biting that thing, you will know, and everybody will know, now me bite him. And Jason ran away. Later, Jason came back, but before he came back, immediately after that act, Dede was still smiling. Koyin went like, I saw your dynamics with Doris, and I don't know why. During the first week, you seem to have a lot of opinion about that girl. But she's now with Denari and I don't hear the same opinion. When did you make up? Girl said, me? He said, yes. There was a time you even told me, you fought at the kitchen. Was it a kitchen fight? Because now there are lots of battles going on in the house, but you don't react that the same way. Girl said, did I tell you that? Boy said, oh, if not you, then Missy told me about the kitchen fight. But what's up? Jason returned to finally say goodnight. And after saying it, he was standing there. Did they say, go now? He said, see this girl, you feel your body. Then Koyin came to Jason's rescue and went like, he should go where? They said, hey, it be you where I won't say something for, so that you will not feel. Anyway, you won't gang up on me, I hear. And Jason said, you see, she dey feel him body too much, and he left. Me self, I don't tire. Waiting he dey do for there. Hey, Jason too don't fall more. True. You have him going to say goodnight to Mide, to Avatar, of course, to Dede Koyin, and to Emisi, finally ended up on bed, closer or next to Sultana. You go to the HOH room and there is conversation going on where girl is discussing a relationship dynamics with Damboski. They've not defined it. They were catching vibes. They like each other. They need to go out and start it all afresh and know if that is what they both want. Now, who do you like, Rooboy? Boy said, the girl I like Dave for here. Girl said, no, be only Thelma. He said, no. I think I have, there is this girl. She has this sexual appeal. Girl said, don't use sexual appeal. Just say she's an attractive woman. Boy said, she's an attractive woman. Who? He wouldn't say. Is the person in a ship? Boy said, somehow. She said, Jetta said, I knew it. Sultana, right? It's Sultana. Boy wouldn't say. She said, just whisper. So it is Sultana. Boy said, I want to pursue her here, but you know what's going on. Girl said, so what are you going to do? Jason, Rooboy, like everywhere that Wahala boy they go, now Wahala they. Rooboy Jason for Sultana. I never thought about it though. After culture backing off and forming sistership, Rooboy won't try. The coming days are gonna be dangerous. Many things they happen. It is 9:90 of age finally in bed. Adios.
I don't say my eyes again. If I say my eyes again, one of us will truly go to James, when I buy it, people will be there to watch.